about chicken breast. M94915 is the item number. We say it when we're talking about beef. We say it when we're talking about Egg Harbor, which is the seafood division of Rastelli Foods. And we're going to say it when we're talking about chicken. Know your source and get the super trimmed that we're showing you here. What's great about it is you can do whatever you want to do with it and however you want to prepare the chicken, but it's the best chicken that you'll probably ever have, and that's why it is a hot pick in our show. $69.98, you're getting 16 4-ounce super trimmed raw chicken breast for that price point. This one does not have auto delivery, so just a heads up there. The only way to get more is to get more. So Ray, talk to us about your super trimmed chicken. What's the difference between this chicken and what you can get in the store?
Well, just like most all proteins, it's all about where it comes from. It's all about how it's treated.
Right.
These happen to antibiotic-free chickens, right? So no hormones, no additive steroids. And it's so crucial when you get taste that piece of chicken, because not only is it going to be more tender, it's certainly going to be more juicy because there's nothing artificial in it. The diet in which they eat is an all vegetarian diet. These are free roaming chickens. So just like our beef, we want to bring you the very best that you could get. And of course, that's why the chicken breast that we bring today is something very special. Now,
that is so good.
Isn't it amazing? Yeah. And this is what I love most about it. I can take a chicken breast as thick as this chicken breast is. Now look how nice and thick that is. It's nice and plump. It's 4+ ounces, but look, I can go right through this with a fork. Now you can only do that if you have a very natural chicken. Now, Jane, there's something very different about this, and I'm going to show you on the meat block because I think it's important for people to understand what you're buying. So when you typically go to that supermarket and you buy that package of chicken breast like I did here today, you don't really know what you're buying. You don't know where it's from. You don't know if it's been previously frozen. You don't really know what it's ate. You don't know the area that's come from. And most importantly, you can see that this product is completely untrimmed. You are paying for, here's some bone, here's some cartilage, here's lots of what we call wing fat or feather fat. And then you get this big package. You don't know what to do with at home. But this is the thing that really makes me upset when I see chicken that's not natural chicken. When you get home, you've all saw this diaper inside the package. Let me show you something. Look at the water that's coming out of this diaper. Well, the water that's coming out of that diaper is because this chicken that you buy is what they call water chilled. They take the chicken, they dump it in cold water, and they chill it down that way. So this chicken gets full of water. It tends to get very tough because of it, and actually, you're paying for water.
You're paying for water.
You're paying for water. Our chicken breast, you can see, is completely trimmed. There is no feather fat, there's no bones, there's no skin. And then, of course, individually vacuum packaging each one is a trademark for us, right? We want to make sure we're giving you the very best package.
So that whatever you're doing, whether you're just doing it in a saute pan, whether you're doing it on the grill, if you're putting it in a recipe, you know you get the best chicken to start.
And you know, you will notice the difference immediately when you taste the product. So whether you're going to do something as simple as a Caesar salad, which I did here, which again, because it's completely trimmed, it has no fat. We call it super trim because all you're going to do is go ahead and cook in whichever way you want. And of course, over top of a salad, what's really nice is you're not picking through bones or fat, and you've got a chicken that's completely all natural, antibiotic free. So that's, for me, that's my go-to because it's simple and easy. But if you want to get really fancy, and Chef Jason did this. I'm glad you got Chef Jason.
To see him.
He made a puttanesca, or really a Mediterranean chicken. And what he did was he took 4 of our beautiful chicken breasts because they've been completely trimmed, and he's got some olives and tomatoes and some wine in there. And I just want you to see how beautiful this can be as a center of the plate.
Oh my goodness.
And look at how gorgeous.
With some delicious pasta, capers, lemon, all of those delicious flavors.
And simple and easy because we've done all the work for you and making sure that you get the very best chicken.
And when you think about it too, like so many of us are rolling into the drive-through on, you know, a night when the kids are busy and we've got sports, and instead of doing that, roll into your own kitchen.
Look at how beautiful that is.
Look how fabulous this chicken sandwich much would be.
And that's a 4-ounce portion. So you can see, because it is completely trimmed and there's no fat or cartilage, 4 ounces goes a long way. It
That's
is
right.
that recommended requirement as far as it's 24 grams of protein. That's right, Manofa. It
That's
is.
right. That's
Yes.
it. And again, because you are getting an uncooked chicken breast, you can do whatever it is that you want to do with it. So if it's a chicken parmesan, or if it's a puttanesca,
Yes.
or if you're using it for a stir fry, or if you're using it for a buffalo chicken dip, however you use this, it's up to you. There's no additional seasonings or anything put on it. When you taste it, though, you really do taste the pure taste of super trimmed chicken. Monifa, come on in here. I got a fork for you.
Okay.
And if you have not had this before, please taste what fresh chicken tastes
Now,
like.
there's no seasoning on there at all, Monifa.
Nothing.
It is just completely natural product. Happy chickens that are just
If it
free
starts
roaming.
that way,
Right.
Just think
imagine
Right.
when you put a little seasoning
Exactly.
Yes.
on it. That is
Exactly.
delicious. That
And
makes
tender
a big, no fat.
and moist without the water.
Yes, and that's the difference. You've got an air-chilled chicken breast versus a water bath chicken breast. So you're
Yeah.
not paying for water. It's not going to be soggy. It's not going to be tough. Many times you get boneless chicken breasts,
Right.
and they're what we call woody. Woody means it's a very hard cartilage
Right.
because they have soaked in water. That's not the case here. This is, look, right through the
So
center.
we just learned something else about what you call chicken
right through the
breast.
center of that chicken breast, I did with my fork. You cannot do that with chicken that's not air
Well,
chilled.
and I
Look
tell
at
you
how
what,
beautiful that is.
I don't know about your family, but our family, we eat chicken
time.
like 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah,
Yes,
all
it
the
is.
time.
It is absolutely the most widely used protein.
Right.
And the nice part about this chicken is no matter what you want to do with it, you are going to taste the difference. I emphasize that because
Yeah.
when you bite into it, you're going to realize how soft and tender chicken should be.
Yeah.
And the moisture is going to be there. White meat tends to dry out.
It
unless
does.
right? Unless you've got really a great chicken to start
Right.
with. That's what this is, and that's why I wanted to bring this.
Well, and imagine how good this is going to be with your chicken salad if you want to use that for Easter or for a shower. Or imagine your chicken tenders when you make them with this kind of chicken, and start off with the freshest and most tender,
Yeah.
super trimmed raw chicken. This is a hot pick, just now back in stock. Already over 400 orders placed on this today. 94915 is the item number. Once again, just a delicious product, and it's important to know your source and know exactly know the difference of why this is better.
Yeah.
It is so true. And remember the packaging, right? The packaging, we don't just package this here to make it convenient for you to keep in your freezer anywhere. It's really to lock in all the flavor and
Right.
the moisture, right? And keep the bacteria out. We know chicken is very temperamental to
Yeah.
temperature.
Okay.
So my suggestion is you take this out of your freezer, you can thaw it out in your refrigerator in literally hours, or if you want to thaw it really quickly, drop it in a bowl with cold water running over it, and in 5 minutes, you're going to be ready to go. And because it's the perfect size portion, it cooks quick. I mean, I can cook this in less than 4 minutes.
Yeah,
That's how simple
and
this
once
is.
it's defrosted, if you want to hammer it down and make it into a chicken parmesan, you certainly can, or use this in strips for a chicken cheesesteak. I mean, the possibilities are endless with this. With the chicken is the most important staple protein in a lot of our homes. To make sure you get the best chicken is exactly what we encourage you to do. So pick this up today. 94915. $69.98 now. 700 orders placed on this in the show. And Ray, we thank you as always for your attention to detail, the incredible quality. I had the pleasure of visiting his facility.
Yeah,
so
me
I'm
too.
very
Yes,
confident
yes.
in what I'm eating when I eat
Yeah.
it from Rastelli's. All right, so continuing the process. Meanwhile, Nancy is going to be joining us on QVC 2. She's behind the scenes for us.
Hey, Jane.